Long Branch, Miss Megan here. How many of you struggle with anxiety? I sure do. And one of the coping skills that really helps me stay calm and grounded is using a worry stone. So worry stones can be made out of clay or natural materials that you find in nature, such as rocks, stones, crystals, even seashells. We all live by the beach, right? So today I'm gonna show you how to make your own worry stone and guide you through when a good time to use it is. So the only materials you need to make your worry stone are the actual stones, so whatever it is you are choosing to use, and something to write on them with. I am using Sharpies today because I don't have any acrylic paint, but if you do have acrylic paint or even puff paint, if you don't mind the texture, you can use that. So we're gonna make a worry stone with a word on it that has a special meaning to you. So think of a word that might really help you during a time of need, a time when you're feeling nervous, anxious, overwhelmed, down on yourself, and think of that word and write it on your worry stone. You could decorate it however you'd like. I will show you mine. So I made 4 so that you can have a variety to look at. So my dog is helping us out. Sorry, he is right here on my lap. But these are the worry stones that I have made for you today. I have 4 of them, 4 different words. You can choose whatever word you think would be most helpful to you, but mine say fearless, breathe, self-love, and focus. So these are for 4 different circumstances: when I'm afraid, when I'm anxious or nervous, when I am being self-critical or judging myself, and when I'm having a hard time concentrating. These are just rocks that I found outside. They are small enough to put in my pocket or my purse, or the tiny one like this flat one, even in my wallet if I wanted to, just to keep them nearby and on me for when I need them. Now that you have your worry stone, let's talk about specific times to use it. I mentioned a few circumstances to use it in, but I have a few others that might be helpful to you. So the first one is gonna be when you're transitioning from one thing to another. That's why I made this focus stone, because say you are on the phone with a friend, but you really need to get back to schoolwork. Rubbing this stone and just focusing on what you need to do might help. Now the second one is when you are judging yourself or using a lot of negative self-talk, hence the self-love rock. So all you're gonna do is meditate and focus on this word while you rub it with your thumb, and do it over and over again until you feel calm and centered and more positive. The third reason that you're gonna use your stone is when you notice that you are disconnected or dissociating from reality, or just kind of like stuck in your head. So that might be a time that I would use this breathe stone, because a lot of times taking a few deep breaths and just rubbing this, holding it in my hand, noticing how it feels, can be really, really helpful and calming and bring me back to my center to focus on the present moment. And the last one is when I'm feeling super anxious, or when you're feeling super anxious or on the verge of a panic attack, kind of feeling panicky, short of breath, really nervous. That's why I made this fearless rock. Again, that is a really, really, really good mantra to keep with you for when you are struggling with anxiety or panic attacks. Okay, so I want to give you a more detailed demonstration of how to use your worry stone, even though I gave you a brief description before. So what you're going to do is, in those times of need, you're going to pick up one of your worry stones, whichever one you have with you, and you're going to hold it in your hand and gently rub the smooth side of the rock with your thumb. just take a moment to focus on that helpful word. So with the one I'm using now, fearless, and repeat that word to yourself as many times as it takes for you to really hear it. As you do this, notice how the Worry Stone feels in your hand. Is it rough? Is it smooth? Is it rounded or jagged? Heavy? Light? Anything you notice. And as you repeatedly do this, notice how your body and your mind start to relax and focus on the present moment. Let's recap. So now you know how to make a Worry Stone, when to use it, and how to use it. That's all for today, Long Branch. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please send this video to your friends if you think it would be helpful. Check out more information on Worry Stones on our Google Classroom, and follow us on Instagram for supportive messages every day. I'll drop the links below. I'm sending all the positivity your way.